Sahar's story and what tips and guidance she has got for young people.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, welcome.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. It's amazing. The event is amazing. I've been seeing some of the speakers before and it's so good.
Thank you so much. Well, we are grateful to you for, for coming as a speaker. And I mean, it was such a great coincidence, that connected on LinkedIn and then, the whole thing started and it's, you've been so supportive as well. So let's hear your story and then we'll talk later. Good.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hi everyone. My name is Sahar Hechme and I'm a freelance video editor. As Baz said, I work also with High Profile magazine in London, and I've edited their cover story video featuring many known celebrities, including Oprah and Michelle Obama. I've also worked with many clients across the world. On top of this as well, videos I have edited have been viewed over 1 million times on different social media platforms. I was born in Lebanon, but I'm currently in Bristol. From a young age, I have been interested in film and TV. As a result, I did a degree in audiovisual in university and learned the ins and outs of the industry from script writing to the post production. And it was in post production that I fell in love with video editing. And I learned all the video editing techniques from color grading to adding the right music and all that. Of course, we are all familiar with the big blockbuster Netflix series and films. However, the skill of video editing can also make or break adverts, social media influencer posts, and even online course material. After university, I worked at several production houses in Lebanon, and while this gave me valuable insight into the production of film and TV series, I found that I did not enjoy the way I was managed and the lack of control I would have on my day-to-day location, like being stuck in traffic and stuff like that. So, after the realization that on site filming in Lebanon was not for me, I decided to take a break from the industry and work with my parents. They own a shop before and prepare myself for the next steps. But I kept an eye for opportunities, and however, it became clear that if I was going to work in this area I was interested in, I would need to develop and follow my own route. So in April 2017, I decided I would pursue my career as a freelancer. At first, as anyone starting out on their own, they would tell you it was not easy and it takes a while to build up a portfolio of clients. So I started by creating a profile on Upwork and offered low rates per hour to attract new clients who would give me a go despite me not having any reviews on the platform. I hoped that once a client liked my work and left a good review, that would encourage others to contact me. And as I gained more clients, I could increase my hourly rate. It took a bit of time, but eventually my first client, Rafael, who's also the editor-in-chief of High Profile magazine, contacted me, left me a good review, and business really took off from there. Being a freelancer, you are your own boss, but that also means you are responsible for your growth. A key part of my journey have been learning what forms of promotion work and what forms don't. So I have been increasingly active on LinkedIn, and my work with High Profile magazine gives me a good exposure with other potential clients. This, combined with my portfolio on Upwork and my current clients, who also give me recommendations, has helped me a lot and has helped me achieve where I am today. As a result, I have worked with many interesting clients, including Instagram influencer, YouTubers, sports gurus from all over the world, from London to Paris to New York. Whilst it does take hard work and perseverance, there are a lot of benefits in being a freelancer. For those who, like me, who didn't have a positive experience going down the traditional route of employment, one of the main benefits is the ability to take your business down the road that you want to take it and be your own boss. Then you also have the freedom of working wherever you are, as long as you have a good internet connection. which is great for me. It means although I am mainly based in Bristol, I can go back to Lebanon to visit my family and still work and still continue work on my work and do what I love without worrying that I've used so much of the annual leave that any job offers. So, and I've also loved the ability to be creative. Like I have the creativity to see what's best for the project, of course, with the boundary that the client gives. So, whilst the employment route may work for any of you, there are maybe some of you who feel that working in a company is not for them, and having the freedom but also the responsibility of being a freelancer is something you seriously want to consider. As such, I'm going to show you a few tips, like 5 tips, that I've learned from when I started 4 years ago till now. First of all, choose what you specialize in wisely. We all learn as we go, but you need to have at least a base level of competence to deliver for those first clients. Stick it out. Don't get disheartened if things don't take off straight away. It takes time to build any business. Be ready to put in a lot of effort for lower rewards when you're starting out. You need to make some sacrifices to reach your goals. Take advantage of the freedom that freelancing gives you. You have a great ability to fit your work around your life rather than the other way around. And never stop looking out for new opportunities. I want to thank you all for listening today, and I especially want to thank Red Kite Community Housing and UBuzz for giving me the chance to speak to you all today. I hope I have given you some insight into life as a freelancer. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know.
Great, Sahar. What a great success story, and that is one of the feedbacks actually from Zina. It's so good to hear the success story of a freelancer. And by the sound of it, it looks like that you have a great control and great balance between your work and your life. Which this career path has provided you. We got another feedback for you. Sophie has said, "Wow, what an impressive career, Sahar! Amazing to hear your journey." And Joe has said, thank you for sharing your journey with us." Well, it's keep coming for you, Sahar. Sharon has said, "Thank you, Sahar. Some great tips at the end." And Fihi has said, "Wow, Sahar, it is great to hear your story. Really insightful. How has the pandemic impacted your work?" That is a great question.
Oh yeah. So as you know, the pandemic has like affected every sector, as you know, in the event as well. So, but working from home and working with different clients has actually helped me because now everyone from home, they either need an online course, they need videos to promote their virtual events, they built a YouTube channel. So actually, in a way, it helped my work as well because I've been working from home for like 4 years, and so yeah,
Yes. So you are a pro at it already. So, it didn't
yeah,
like you didn't need to change your routine. Whereas us working in the office before the pandemic, and then now we
yeah,
have we quickly learned. But I think it's been a great learning experience. It has helped us to understand and given us confidence that we can do it. And I think that's probably the way moving forward. But I'm sure, I do hope to go.
hopefully.
I'm not saying that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um, so, Sarah, tell me, what do you enjoy the most? Working as a video editor for High Profile Magazine London. Please tell us some little bit more about that.
Yeah, so High Profile is very interesting to work with because they, especially now, the magazine have many new contributors, and every contributor from a different business, and they all tell their story in a way. And each month there's a new theme, and with every theme you can see the different point of views of like everyone, how they're introducing themselves in their business or how their business is affecting them. So it's been very, very interesting, and to do their videos, and even we do interviews as well, and to hear everyone. Like last month, there was an interview with Princess Basma from Jordan. So it's very interesting that it's reaching out to many high-profile people. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, working with Rafael is amazing, and all the team is truly amazing. Like even we can't see each other, but
Mm,
communication through like everyone is has been very good. So it's very clear, and everyone knows what they're doing. So it's been amazing.
that sounds like a fantastic experience that you are
Yeah,
having working with a high profile magazine London. And you're from Lebanon, Sahar, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, true.
How's the situation out there? I just thought to ask you. So
Yeah, yeah. So
pandemic and how is it different in Lebanon as compared to UK?
So yeah, mainly the connection, the internet connection there isn't great. So, but here it's easier for me to download everything and send everything more on time. So meeting deadlines and all that stuff. In Lebanon, the situation now isn't great with everything that's going on, but
Mm,
it's a very good place to visit. I look forward to to go back in summer and spend some time there because the family is there,
of
everyone's
course.
loving. Yeah, the food is amazing. So
Oh, I know that. I love Lebanese food.
yeah, yeah,
And actually, it is on my list. Whenever we can go back on planes, I'm
yeah,
sure I would love to visit Lebanon.
yeah.
Sahar, so are you in the UK right now?
Yes, I'm in Bristol. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So do you travel quite often, between Lebanon and UK, or you live here and then you go like during summer holidays to Lebanon?
So I just recently got my visa to stay in the UK. So I've been mainly in Lebanon and then coming and going. Because of my visa, and finally yesterday I got my card to stay. I can now stay for like 2, 3 years before applying again. So it's been amazing. And what I like is like I can. This is what helps as well with my job, that I can go anywhere with just my laptop in hand and just work
Mm,
wherever I want. So even if I wanted to take a vacation and someone has an urgent project, I can just open my laptop and just send the project they need. So
yeah.
yes, I love traveling, and so it's
So that's
good. It's a good
perfect for you.
experience.
Yeah, I can feel it. Like you love traveling. But tell me, Sahar, how can a young person who would like to be a freelancer,
Mhm.
what advice would you give to that person? How to create your client base? Because obviously, with freelancing, you
Yeah.
are relying on people to give you the work, or to get some sort of contract or a project. So how do you achieve that? And what kind of techniques you use, to connect people, and how does it work? Please, if you could explain this, because I think that would
Yeah.
be good for young people to know.
Yes, of course. So when I started out, I had to apply to many online platforms. So
Mm,
you need your name out there, because if you don't have your name out there, no one will know you. No one will know your profession. So what I started with Upwork, Freelancer, the main big platform for freelancing. And once I got the review from Rafael after we did the project,
mm,
they saw the review he made, and then because it was a good review, many others started sending me invitations to interview, and I applied as well. So one review after another, like my client base became bigger, and they started sending asking, like, recommending me for someone else. So it started with a couple of clients, but these clients talk to their friends, for example, their families who wants to be
mm.
online, have videos online, and that's how it started. And now I'm working with high profile as well into a campaign with a campaign to reach more people, and it's been going on so well. So so far, so it's been interesting. Yeah, as long as you start with family, friends, and then you get bigger and bigger and bigger, you will get wherever you want. So, and the most important thing is to love what you do. Other than that, you're gonna get bored. But yeah,
Yes.
you need to work hard. It's not gonna be easy. The result is very nice in the end, but it took me like 4 years of working during weekends, working long hours. But it's so good. I so love it that I don't mind.
Yeah.
So
So where did you learn? Have you done a particular course, on video editing, or have you got a degree in it? How
yeah,
did you start that career? What
So yeah,
motivates
I started
you?
in university. I've always loved film and TV, and I've
Ah,
always
okay.
like watched TV all the time, the big series, the big movies. And when I was done with school, I decided to go to university to study audiovisual, and
Mm-hmm.
I learned everything: script writing, lighting, video editing. So I always liked the idea to be the behind the scenes person, like not run around at 4 a.m. to sets and stay the whole day there, and yeah, long nights and stuff like that. So being behind the scenes, seeing what they filmed is something really beautiful, and making it all together is something I really liked. So, because, like, you have rushes, and these rushes have different point of views and different actors and different reactions, and then moving them together and making them into a movie. That's a great feeling. And then the idea that someone else is watching this movie and reaching more people, it's the feeling is great. So I fell in love with video editing, and tried my best to have experience in this field. And I tried many places, it didn't work out. And that's when I decided to try freelancing, and it worked. So yeah, thank God, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean I can see, it's the vibes I'm getting from you is that you really love what you are doing at the moment, and I think that was the whole idea, Sahar, to have you on board today so that people can learn. Young people, um, sometimes they don't know, what to do, and they just need a little support, little
Yeah.
guidance. I've got two girls as well, and
Oh,
I asked them, it's every day changing, sometimes every week changing what they would like to become, you know.
yeah.
So, and sometimes one little one would say to me, Mommy, I don't know what I would like to become. So this is, so I think, I mean, they are young, but I think young people need that advice. And I think listening to all the speakers today,
Mhm.
and finding out lots of a variety of career paths and opportunities that's available for them right in the community, and getting all these tips and guidance from people like you. I think that's hopefully they, I hope they have
Yeah.
found really,
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah,
really useful.
hopefully I helped making them interested in video editing, and the other speakers have amazing presentations as well, and it's very interesting watching them and learning. It's really cool. So thank
Lovely.
you again
Well,
for the
I have
opportunity.
got I've got a question for you,
Yeah.
Sahar. What is the biggest challenge to overcome for a young person looking to become a freelancer? So, what is that one thing that you feel like, yeah, that's something, you need to have patience and you need to, you know,
Waiting for, like, waiting for the right client, not the right client, but waiting for a client, because it's gonna take some time before you get known. And as I said, the rates in the beginning, like the hour rates and stuff like that, are not gonna be, even if you have a lot of experience, you're starting new. So you need time and a lot of patience to get a client and to reach your goal by the end of the month, for example. So sometimes I look at my schedule, oh, and I don't have many projects as I had the week before. But when I look again at my schedule the next week, it has way more. So it's the balance. It's the balance that keeps you like loving what you do. And it's just that once you get that first client, it's that feeling, that amazing feeling that you got a client, you're out there, you're doing what you love. It's although it's a
yeah,
challenge, it's amazing.
yeah. And I think, once you perform or deliver a project, I think then your work starts speaking for
Yeah.
yourself. I think, and I think that's exactly what happened in terms of you working for high profile magazine London, because, I have seen the recommendation by Raphael for you, which is a huge, huge achievement, I think.
Yeah.
So good luck, Sahar, and,
Thank you.
all the very best. You know me, I know you now. We are on LinkedIn, so I'm
Yeah.
sure we will, continue catching up, and I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so
thank
much
you
for
for
the
joining us.
opportunity, and hopefully we get to meet soon. Yeah.
Absolutely, we will. I think, yeah. Once things are better, I think, yeah, we definitely need to go on a nice lunch. So we'll do that.
Definitely. Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Have a nice day.
All right. So that's a wrap.